this full moon in Libra. How's that been going, right? All right, so this is going to be about what you need to balance. Okay, so what right now, whether it's love, whether it's business, whether it's career, whether it's personal growth, relationships, whatever it is, what is it that you need to balance? And this is going to go by your zodiac sign, and then your sun, moon, and ascendant of that zodiac sign. So if it's for Aries, it's for Aries, sun, moon, and ascendant. Okay? Or some people like to say rising, sun, moon, and rising. Same thing. It just means it's in your first house. That's all. So let's get into the energies of the Libra full moon. Now that we're fully into it, let's see what kind of advice these cards have to tell you about how to balance or what needs to be balanced. Enjoy. What's around sun, moon, ascendant Aquarius is? This is your tarot reading for the full moon in Libra. Okay, they call it the water moon. They call it the frog moon, the budding moon. Just everything is for mating mood, right? Eggs are coming around, all that stuff, hence the Easter egg and all that. Anyway, so let's get into this Aquarius. So you the hangman, or the hang woman. Whatever you are doing, you are in a hold up, wait, that's what you in right now, okay? And it's fine, it's not in a negative way, because you see, it's like the hangman is chillaxing. It put itself in that situation. It's kind of like putting yourself on timeout. It doesn't happen often, but there are some kids out there who are young, like toddlers, and they know when they did wrong, and they will put themselves in the naughty corner, and their parent has to say, well, why in the naughty corner? And they like, because I did. It might not take them that, it might not be that easy for them to say it, but they know they did something wrong. They might point to it or put their head down in shame or something like that. So some kids are doing it now. To say whether or not that person constantly gets put into the corner, and that's why I knew where to go. That's a debate for another time. Okay, that's apparent. That's my Belly Also Pregnant channel. We can talk about that. But for this channel, okay, it's kind of like you're doing that. You putting a pause to things, people placing things. You might be putting a stop to a project or a contract. You might be about to buy something like a big purchase, like a car or a home or a building or whatever it is, or get into a new partnership, whether it's love related or business related or however it is. You're putting a little pause to some things to give some thought, because you're trying to figure out, you're figuring out what you need to give up. And this is a perfect time to do that for the new moon, the full moon, because the full moon is all about waxing. I'm not waxing, why am I screwing up everything? I'm doing the opposite. Oh my gosh. Wait, maybe because the sun is directly opposite for me. So you're actually giving up some things that you don't need anymore. Therefore, you can be light and hang like this, and do have more time and more freedom to stay in that position, because you're quite happy where you are right there. You don't want nobody to move. If somebody come by and say, hey, hangman, they got such and such going on downtown at 9 o'clock, Aquarius, and this person, that person is going to be there, and this band and that band, and you like, as Aquarius is like, all right, yeah, that sounds cool, but I'm be hanging right now. I'll be hanging in my closet right now, illuminating through my closet. I'll check you next week. You're doing that because you're recognizing that this position, this pause position, is letting you see things in a new light. And it's a beautiful time. This is springtime, and the full moon was about blossoming, creating new things, new babies about to be hatched soon. New babies about to be born vaginally soon too. But you get the point, so by hanging upside down, you're letting the blood flow to your head. I'm not telling you to go hang upside down, even though as a child I used to do this. Yeah, but to me, I thought it made me smarter. Like literally, I used to just knock all my spelling words out. But the blood is flowing to your head. So even if you're not hanging upside down, you could be doing a yoga pose where you do a forward fold, during the week. And that might help you, because maybe you don't have the money to get out of town and take a couple of days off, a long weekend, or go to a different country, or take a cruise, or even to take a small road trip. Some people ain't got it like that, but you sure enough can do a forward fold in the park, in the backyard, in your bathroom, anywhere. You can do somersaults, handstands, whatever, just to get the blood rolling. You can start running, you can do jumping jacks, get the blood flowing, so that way you can get more good ideas, more fresh ideas, get that oxygen going to your brain, right? Don't stay too long upside down, because I don't want you to be like, oh, well, she told me, right? No, you get what I'm saying, okay? But on the other side, this is going to help you. Any kind of stagnation, like something like a writer's block, or you used to be motivated years ago, but now you're not, type of energy. This kind of energy, is going to help you make decisions, be more wise on what you decide to do, and surrendering yourself, just letting it all flow out. Be real with yourself. Like, this is the time for the full moon to be real with yourself. And while you're being real with yourself, you can know what you want in your space. Look at the space. Like, he don't want for nothing. He's not asking for nothing. He's just content. Ain't nothing bothering him. You want to be in that mode, but you also want to be in that mode while you're interacting in life as well. And that's what you're learning how to balance, how to stay in a balanced position, not only when you're alone, but while you're out there in the world. And Aquarius says, y'all got a big job to do. You have a very, very, very big job, and that. That's why the passion is there. That the thought is there. The ideas are just flowing. From your head to your feet. And it's time for it to get out there. I'm like Aquarius, #1 fan here. So go out there and take some time out. And even if you might miss a trade, a Bitcoin trade, or you might miss a sale, or you might miss, free lunch at the cafeteria at work today, or something like that. Something where you're like, oh, I need to take off, but I'm gonna miss this, or oh, I gotta do this, but I'm gonna miss that. Well, go ahead and take that time off. It is well needed, well deserved. And when you come out of that time, whether it's time in your home, time at a park, time in a different state, time, on a different side of town, it doesn't matter. Just carry that with you from here on out, because only great things come out of Aquarius. If you put your mind to it, right? Be the hangman. And comment below. Have a good day and night.